Well, howdy everybody. I'm back with another video, and I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's been going on the last few days, because it's been a few days since my post-treatment chemo update. Um, and it's not been the best week, definitely, I would say. I've been in a lot of pain this week. It was a good idea for people who were telling me don't leave your house, don't plan on going away anywhere. Like, I wasn't planning on going anywhere for a while, but stay close to your house because I needed it. And just having the amount of pain that I've been dealing with on a daily basis has meant I needed to stay close to home. I did end up going to work one day this week. I'm gonna hopefully, fingers crossed, try again tomorrow. But I did go yesterday, which was Tuesday, and I spent half the day in the morning at work before deciding that was enough. I couldn't take it anymore, and I needed to come home. Part of the problem was I had taken oxycodone in the morning when I first woke up, which is what I had been taking previously for pain. And my lovely wife pointed out, I was going to have you take Tylenol because I think that probably would have gotten you through the day. And I think she's right, because today I did take some Tylenol. I had Oxy last night before I went to sleep. I hate just saying the word Oxy. Oxycodone. I don't know, it just makes me sound like a drug dealer when I just say the word Oxy. Um, I had oxycodone before I went to bed last night, and I woke up this morning. I don't think I took anything this morning, but then about 2 o'clock, 2 or 2:15, I took some Tylenol, and it did take that edge off, and it got me through the rest of the day before, here just a little while ago before recording the video. I took some more oxycodone, so I'm trying to get this video out before my medicine kicks in and I get very sleepy very quickly. Um, yeah, so how's it been the last week? A lot of pain, like a lot of pain. Um, and just dealing with that. One day I had absolutely no appetite. I could not eat anything. It's not that I couldn't, I didn't want to eat anything. Um, but I have to. And like, I have to try to force myself to make sure that I'm eating properly, because the chemo treatment that I'm going through requires a lot of uh, calories, a lot of protein in order to get through without having a lot of really ill side effects. Today, though, I actually have been craving things. And so we had some potatoes that somebody had brought us earlier in the week. And I got those out of the fridge, and I had those for lunch today, along with one piece of peanut butter toast, because the one thing I'm supposed to avoid right now is breads, because I have uh, a stent in my stomach that leads from my stomach into my intestines to keep it open. Otherwise, I can't keep food down. And bread has a real tendency to clog up those stents, apparently. So I can't have any bread, any crackers, things like that. Or I have to severely limit the amount that I have. But I had 2 pieces of toast. I had 2 pieces of toast today, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And then this evening, after Jill had gotten home, I was craving um, tamales. I was craving tamales, and went out to the store. Ended up not getting tamales because there was a little bit of a miscommunication between Jill and I. She thought I wanted to have them in the house just so that I could have them like tomorrow or the next day. I wanted tamales tonight. Um, but I ended up getting a taquito from one of the Mexican restaurants here in town, and that helped crave that taquito feeling. And then I had a few French fries from Brahms. They're not a sponsor, but if they wanted to sponsor me, I would love a mint chocolate chip shake as well. Just saying. Just saying. Anybody from Brahms who happens to be watching. Um, so yeah, all in all though, I think overall, I would say the week was good. Just the pain issues were the biggest issues that I was having to get through, and some of the appetite issues. I had a first counseling session today with a counselor here in town, uh, and that went really well. That was an hour of just like intense getting to the bottom of some things. For a first session, I was very surprised at how intense it got very quickly, but it did. By the end of it, I was basically a blubbering idiot. Um, I know he'd never say that because of patient uh, doctor confidentiality, but I'll say it. I was a blubbering idiot by the end, um, just snot pouring out of my nose, but it was good. It was really really good, and it helped get to some places that I needed to, just for things that I've been thinking in terms of like guilt and having people helping me and feeling bad about people helping me, um, and not wanting them to help me. Like, I don't want to feel like a failure is like the biggest concern that I have, or a burden. And I know um, my body just needs to heal, and I realize that deep down. I realize that, but if I'm just sitting around letting my body heal, it feels like I'm not doing anything, and so it makes me feel useless, and I don't want to feel useless, if that makes sense. So getting to the bottom of that a little bit today, and helping to really sort of come to terms with that, and just accept that your body has to rest. If you can't let your body rest, it's never going to heal. Uh, and I know that to be true. I just don't want it to be true. I want to be able to do the things that I've always been able to do, get to the projects that I've wanted to get to, that at the time seemed like, oh, you'll be able to get to it eventually. Um, but now, letting other people in and letting people help with those projects, doing some of them when I can on my own, finding some other things that I can do. Like, I grabbed a little journal today from the store that just has little writing prompts in it, and I'm going to start doing a little bit of drawing. It's things like something abstract or Aladdin's lamp, and it's just blank pages with a simple little prompt: scary shadow, maze. One of them I saw today was superhero, as I was looking at the book at Walmart, and I got some really nice pencils. I love Ticonderoga pencils. They are by far the best pencils I've ever used. So I'm going to do little things like that. What I really, really, really want to be able to do is paint miniatures again. Like, Warhammer was a thing that I played for, gosh, over a decade, in the late 90s, early 2000s, when I first moved to Oklahoma. I have to thank my brother for getting me involved in that. I have to thank my brother for half the things, more than half the things that are my interests these days probably come directly from my brother. And Warhammer was one of those. And we spent hours upon hours and hundreds of dollars playing that game together with a group of friends every Thursday without fail for what seemed like a decade. It might not have been that long, but it sure felt like it sometimes. Like, we were together every week on Thursdays. Sometimes on Saturdays we would take trips to Oklahoma City and go meet gaming groups down there and play Warhammer. And I really want to be able to paint Warhammer miniatures again. It's like the one creative outlet that I don't have right now that I really, really want to get back to. But yeah, overall, it's been really, really good, I think. Really, really insightful this week. And I know that's going to come more and more as I get further along in the treatment. My next treatment is next Wednesday. So I'll hopefully have at least one more video, hopefully 2 or 3 more videos before treatment comes around again. And then maybe I can take some, well, I probably can't because of confidentiality reasons. I was going to say take some videos during the process of just exactly what it's like. But but I think there's just too many confidentiality issues there with the other patients in the area. So I probably won't be able to do that, but I'll take some pictures and things like that as I can. So, but again, thank you everybody who has been praying, who has been thinking about me, who has been helping my family, who has been talking to them about what they're going through, because I know they're going through a lot of the same things that I'm going through, even if physically they're not going what I'm going through. Mentally, they're going to be going what I'm going through. And here's to more of that journey. Bye, everybody.